Satisfactory. More flying. Where are we? Oh, don't jump on this, because that's the conservation of momentum is not something that's being practiced. Oh, this looks good. What are we needing? Oh, hold on. We need to... You know what? We'll just go over here. Oh, okay, I think this is time for us to jump off. Now you can build on the banter. Hey, good evening, Jeffers. Good to see you. Ooh, am I handsome?
We are building an army.
I am handsome indeed. As handsome as I can be. Thank you, Jeff. It doesn't get better than that. Doesn't get better than that. Ooh, why not? Okay. Get that stuff. Kill that. Kill that. Kill all of this. And maybe not get some more, but let's see. Hey, Camping from Sweden. Okay, welcome. So I realized that we did an awesome base tour. Let's see, incoming message.
Amanita lardum or bacon agaric can be added to the object scanner catalog after unlocking the new blueprint in Hub Tier 1.
Should I build the crystal oscillator just because, or will that start? Now I don't mind diluting our locations here. So, see, I needed this one. I have 52 because then I can take. Nope. Alternate quick wire. Boom. Did it? New parts. Anything else? Logistics. Still not allowed to do it until we have this one. You know what? I'll actually take it up there so we can kind of see what we're missing out on. Right here. One more in there, and that one, and that one. And don't tell me that I actually can handcraft them. I am keenly aware that I can, but that's not the same as I will, because I won't. Right, let's see. This one is not gonna end well, so let's take more of these. And we have iron, we have here. I think we're good to go on all of it. Yep. Not all amanitas are deadly. What is an amanita? Jeff, the goal today is to build this tower, which is almost done, but it's not quite done. This is our motor tower. We got all the things. We got all the first floor done. Now we go up to the second floor, build the actual motors, and then bring it in, bring it back here, and also bring it in here so we can unlock tier 5. Genus Amanita contains about 600 species of agarics, including some of the most toxic known mushrooms. Okay, well, the red spotted one is not the most dangerous. It's this is also one of the things that, I mean, teaching your kids, don't basically let's see if I can explain this correctly, right? So don't eat anything in the wild, like berries or leaves or anything like that, unless there is an adult. But mushrooms, don't ever eat them from the nature under any circumstances. Never ever, even if there's an adult saying it's okay, because it's there are not a lot of dangerous things in Denmark, but there's every single year there's a family who dies from eating mushrooms. Every single year, pretty much. And it's just like, don't don't do it, because everyone who thinks they know about it, then suddenly there's a subtle difference between this thing and that thing, and oops. The whole family just croaked from eating like the most toxic mushrooms. So don't ever eat it from nature. Just safer that way. And then you say, yeah, but what if you know very much about it? Yeah, but how do you know? How do you know that someone knows a lot about it? Their own statement of knowing something about it is not proof. Dunning-Kruger effect. The same family every year. Yeah, yes, Jeff. The same family every year. Same family every year. St. Cabbage, why do you think of me every time you watch Phineas and Ferb, the show 24 hours a day around here? Why? Remind me of Sips. Oh, Richard, yes, you got the reference. Same procedure as every year, James. That was intended. That was intended. Yeah, Miss Sophie, she got lost in the ether somewhere. Told a story about Phineas and Ferb with your kids. What? Oh. Nope, not the constructor, the assembler. Death cap. That seems like something you'd want to eat. This is always the same. Oh, hold on. I'm going to test something. We have this one. What? How will this one look if I snap it towards the middle of this? Like this? How will it look? Yeah, incorrect. Why is this one not on that one? Come on. It's... of half a cap of this mushroom is determined to be enough to kill a human. 30 grams? That's a lot. Speaking of eating mushroom, any news on oxygen not included? Nope, no news, at least not from my side. We'll do alternate status here. That is steel pipes and quick wire. Steel pipes and quick wire, they are next to each other. Sometimes you're just lucky, right? Sometimes you're just lucky. And how are we going to do this? We are going to do this by force of will. Let's assume that there will be a million of these. That's always a good starting point. So it's going to go over here. That one. There. And another assembler. Here. Connected. That means I'll have another splitter. Like this. Go through. Go through. Yes. And that means I will... Let's just make it like use all the space available, because why not? And that makes this one. Go. Okay. You can eat it and you will be fine for a while, but it will start destroying your DNA. By the time you start to feel sick, it's too late. Oh, that's already. Huh. Man, I'm so in the mood to build something similar to your tower, but using one train to deliver all the necessary items. But I don't know all the specific about the trains to plan ahead. Yeah, that's kind of the essence of using trains. easily becomes a complete mess if you don't have a plan. With Logistics Train Network, and to some extent with Apollo's train network as well, the vanilla train network, it is
our modest fellowship expands.
You need a bit less planning.
Praise the sub.
Let's see, what is it we want to do? I want to get it over on this one. So that was a new left undone 16. Thank you very much for joining the Order of the Path, and thank you for your Twitch Prime subscription. Very much appreciated. And that you are spending your single use charge here of your Twitch Prime on my channel. Thank you. That one's okay. And now this. Oh, I don't think that's gonna be okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you.
Yeah, this
with
is fine.
determination.
This is fine, right? This is fine. I don't see why this is not working. Shanghai Cam 123. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you for the 2 months. Yeah. What about like this one? More happy? Less happy. What about from here then? There we go. And that will then be... Lovely. So that's the 2 items. Now comes the next part. And that's going to be, these ones are going to build alternate status at 90% productivity. Nope, at 100% productivity. Yep. And now comes actually the more difficult thing. We'll get it, we'll get it somehow. This will now come from the other side, because there's kind of no room for it. Yeah. And we need another set of assemblers. They will be aligned, one output like this. And how about this one? Ooh, it's close, but I guess it's okay, because this one goes straight in, and on the other side, this one, not spot on, but okay. Yeah, this is not bad, and this makes motors at 90% ratio. There we go. Let's have a drink here. Cheers everyone, thanks for joining me tonight. St. Gabriel, you think it's amazing I can automate so much with the slow belts? I mean, the whole base here is working so slowly that it's really never a big deal. That's the advantage of building slowly. I mean, as a speedrunner, you're running out of things all the time. Me, whenever I look for something, I'll have a box full of it, because I'm not exactly a speedrunner. And I'm a proud non-speedrunner, that's for sure. This one, building motors at 90%. So that means it's going to be 4.5 plus 4.5 per minute. Nope. Merger. One, two. I think speedrunning is cool and all, but honestly there's just too much that goes into it for me to find it fun. I don't find it interesting, fascinating, anything at all, honestly. It does really nothing for me, as I've also probably stated numerous times. I'm not saying I can't learn from speedrunners. Oh, I absolutely can. That's for sure. But not sure feel like that. And we'll build it out there. Yes. Okay, so at this point, I think all we need is... Oh, we need one more thing. And that's... actually going to be rather simple. This one we can move if needed. And what I don't find interesting, or what I find, what I don't like about speedrunning, particularly, is that when you look at it, it's just the same all the time. I don't understand why people can watch just like even the best speedrunners in, let's say, Factorio, just like, oh, I'm speedrunning, I'm doing exactly the same thing for the 100th time. One thing is doing it, but another thing is watching it. It's like, what is the engagement? There's never going to be anything new and exciting. Well, it might be. I don't know how refined the builds are. So there could, of course, be some refinement needed every time that they are slightly different if they are not totally refined build. I don't know how much is innovation and how much is execution, to be honest, in Factorio. There might be still a lot of innovation to be done. In that case, I can start to see some of it. But if a lot of it is, oh, yep, I saw like 2 seconds of anti-elites. No, wasn't that from? No, it was anti-elites the other day. And everyone in chat was screaming, water for the advanced oil, water for the advanced oil. And it was basically like, well, rip run. I think he continued and all, but it was like, oh, too bad. We're going to start over. It's not going to work. We still competed, but we lost that 2 minutes of oil production. So, yeah, we're done. That I just don't understand. It blows my mind that you're just saying, like, oh well, we'll just start over. He didn't start over, just to clarify that, but I don't think it could... if that could still be a world record, then there's a lot of refinement still needed. If that is not a world record, then as a speedrunner, you really should be starting over. Right? That one is not clipping, this one. Not clipping. Nope, we don't clip. And I would think the refinement part would be the interesting part. Basically where you're like, okay, new release coming out, and figure out if it's worth it to go for robots, or if how much of a bus is worth it, or how much is going to slow you down. And I think that one would be a very interesting part of it. Is this working? Looks like it is. Just need to fill up the first part. Alright, that's good. Looks like we got some action here. And still I jump up this one. Yeah, I hope... making a bus in a speedrun. I don't know. Anytime I see someone speedrunning, I always see the same thing. Something that is completely packed. And then trying to get undergrounds or through, just squeezing it through. No, I need to move this. And then this one, I was like... Why is this not designed from the start? Why do you not say, I'm going to need 5 spaces here because I'm going to get this steel here, and by the end I'm going to redirect the blue circuits that way, so I'm going to need one more. And why are those things not laid out in front? Yay! We have that. I don't really understand why they're seemingly always trying to squeeze in, and just like at the later parts saying, well, maybe I'll, since I don't need more speed modules, then I'm gonna take the red and the blue circuits, and blue circuits rerouted over to this part and to this, not a satellite, I suppose we don't build satellites anymore. It's strange to me that this has not been designed, and call it a bus or call it whatever, but strange. There we go. Unless you're running any percent. Any percent? What is any percent? Yay! Look at that! Yay! This is a no-clip run? What do you mean by no-clip run? It's still not how to pick up things from the... Yay, motors! Woohoo! Is planned out... Any percent is the planned out run, but default settings is a speed run on random map. Yeah, but it's a random map, but it's the same random map that someone has spent 100 hours finding, and then you play on that map only, so... Random? Yeah. Not the same random map, well... Make it the run, okay. Well then I would guess that a speedrun is 95% rerolling map and 5% actually executing the speedrun. Maybe 90-10. But there's gonna be so much rerolling. Yeah, it is. Okay, again, why? So... I've been watching a speedrunning all day. Oh, right. What did they do? I rerolled the map all night. Okay. Interesting. Now we go Logistic 3. Anyway, I don't think that anyone can convince me that speedrunning is for me. So that's maybe not the best. Let's go take this one. Jump on that one instead. You know what? Whoops. You know what? There. Is this okay? Yeah, we're not dead. Here? Yeah, it's fine. Oof. It's not that bad, and only rerolls for 1.5 hours. Oh, that sounds like enjoyable. You gotta be good at. But then again, is it interesting to watch me place these blocks? You gotta be able to talk about something else at least. That's for sure. So there's that. But I guess it's more the crowd and the random talks. Look at this, we got something. Oh no, we don't got something. Ooh, I'm not going back with this. I am not going back with this until I fix this one. We're gonna be able to look at it and just say 3 inches. And man with more honesty than most of us. Good morning to you. Twitch runs on memes. It's not like anyone pays attention to the stuff people actually stream. True. I found the blueprint. Thanks a lot. Now I can go learn. What? Am I not nice? No, I'm not nice. I know that. It's the bear talking. It's not me. It's not my fault that I love that excuse. That's like my favorite least favorite excuse. Like, oh no, it's like I was so drunk that it wasn't me. Like, no, you were the one who got drunk, so you're still responsible for all the shit you did. No, I did not forget. Because I don't want power poles up here, they have no purpose. It's purely aesthetics. Drunk me is just regular me, but with less balance and less care for what they say. That's pretty much what any of our drunk versions are. Let's build the downward spiral first. Whoops. Oh, why? That was not necessary, was it? Really? And off you go. Where's the one lower? There. Okay, let's see. It's amazing how pervasive alcohol advertising is. Since I stopped drinking, it's the devil at every corner of me. Yeah, I can imagine. It's once you stop something, then you just see it everywhere, right? And then this is also where some people just go all religious about it and just go like purists, and that's vegans, feminist vegans. Don't, please promise me one thing, St. Cabbage. Don't become a feminist vegan. Please don't do that. Anything but that. Oh yeah. Okay. It was a fun thing. Once Angie started a new run, I was like, okay, let's check it out. After 5 minutes reroll, I was like, strange. After 10 minutes, I left and decided to come back in 30 minutes and found him still reroll. Next day, I checked the replay and saw he really did it for almost 2 hours. Oof. I don't know the stack size apart. Did you just say that, St. Cabbage? I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but maybe I'll hold back on coming to visit you now that you've made your intentions clear. I swear I'm not a feminist vegan. Oh, that's great, neither am I. Oh, and by the way, yeah, it's gotta come at some... yeah, I'm definitely single again, so that's not a good thing. And when you see things on profiles like spiritually curious, it's like, oh no, you don't. No. Spiritually curious is just, that is just a trigger word. That is like, oh yeah, I've had my single date where I got like a gypsy fortune teller. Yeah, I should have known better, but I didn't. Maybe it wasn't. Damn it, we didn't complete it. We did not complete this one. Damn. Right, we need some iron plates. That seems to be us going back there. Look at all this beautiful stuff. Look at it. I'll take 50. No, I'll take this. Whatever. Hey, Vittori, good evening. As soon as the topic just goes on to dating, then boom, he's there, like clockwork. Single and no Monday, Tuesday. That doesn't add up. No, that was something that happened as of Tuesday. That was also why you saw me in Discord on Tuesday, even though it was a date night. So, what did I miss? That I'm stealing your 23-year-olds from you, Vitoli. That's what you're missing. I gotta be able to produce more topics for conversation, so I figured that it's better for me to be roaming Tinder for gathering some good
Our
profiles.
modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Hey, Tinvek, thank you very much for the brand new Twitch Prime subscription, and welcome to the Order of the Path. Hey, 3 inches. Sorry for the slightly unintentional burn. I'm happy that you're still around. Did you reset Nobelisk? Yes, I did reset. I have Nobelisks, but I did not do this one because reasons. Oh, look. Well, let's just do that one. Oop. I don't know what it does, but we got it started. And lo and behold, we have Mark III belts. Sweet.
Milestone reached. Logistics have improved by the means of a container with increased storage capacity and enhanced conveyor belt efficiency.
Oh, nice. That one as well. Interesting. Now these get promoted to become just regular things. Okay, so we still have the heavy modular frames as a to-do. I am wondering if we could build these. These are quartz crystals, so they are already produced. So how do we build the quantum thingy? That's not here, right? That's in the other thing. I'm not really sure why there is a workbench and a craft bench. I think they're pretty much the same. Oh, I can build 9? Seriously? Oh, okay, never mind. It's because of this one. So I did run out of cables actually. Let's build 10 of these. Is there any professional way of saying snail? What? Professional way? There. I'll put these in. So they'll be handy for something else. Did that actually work? No, it didn't. Fabric is made from mycelia plus biomass. And biomass can be made easily from a bit of the wood we have here. And the fabric it can only be made 41 because I only have 41 mycelia. There we go. You should drop an oscillator on the floor just to enjoy the model. An oscillator? Really? An oscillator on the oh. Really? Is that a thing? That's actually true that I haven't even done that. I don't know what it does. Crystal thingy. Put that there. That's gonna go in the MAM at some point. And this one needs more cable. Oh, that's over to this bench. Oh, please don't jump out. Parachutes. We need more parachutes. I'm going to listen to your soothing voice while playing some game. Oh, interesting. What game are you playing? You need jetpack? No, I don't need jetpack. I think I'm enjoying the fact that I don't have jetpack. As odd as it does sound. Then as soon as I have jetpack, then I'll start overusing it, and that's a bit of a shame. Alright, and we needed some iron plates, right? Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, and that one out. We'll just top everything else up here. Yeah, so the next thing we want to do is I'm going to complete this one and then hope that by the time I'm done with that we have actually built enough motors to complete. It's 150 motors. I have 52 right now, so it's 98 back there at 9 per minute. That's 10, 11 minutes, whatever. Just impressed me with all the detail of the... Yeah, I completely agree. It's a really beautiful game. And that is very enjoyable. That's 5, that's 4. Probably too much, but still. And I guess we don't need as much of this anymore. We might actually not need any of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 1 spare one. Yep, let's go. This is so nice. This is actually full. Awesome. And look, it's backing up. It's backing up there. That is so nice. Cool. Whoops. Oh, where did the space elevator go? I can't find it. It's gone. It's impossible to see. Factorio, is it? This is why I should... I've said that. No, you will call me back with silly questions. Huh. Vitoli? What you doing? What you doing? Building trains? What you doing? Why not conveyor it directly into... Because it's completely silly to use the inserters here. I'm gonna spend half an hour routing it here. And then I'm gonna spend 10 minutes watching it fill up instead of just grabbing it, putting it in. And it's gonna be something else next time. Playing a Ribbon World. Oh, okay. Nice. Is it fun? I'm never gonna let you go. When you finally join the stream, I'm gonna enjoy it. Let's build the remainder of this one. How do you get black powder? You find sulfur and research it. Yeah, we just needed to build... Oh, let's start out here. This is always nightmarish. That was one. Let's see if this one is missing. Oh yeah, there's definitely something missing. This floor is purely aesthetic. It has to be a bit taller, otherwise I can really justify calling it a tower. So, that's the true reason. Yeah. Yeah. So those are the two sides, and should I also get this one? It's just so wasteful to do this. But I guess, just for a sense of completion here. You never know, maybe I'll decide to build something more here. Now you could take 3 belts from the mall and then use the smart splitter. Oh yes, I could, but it would again be 2 hours of work for something that is... It's a one-time thing. If this was something like it continually consumed, then absolutely, but it's a one-time thing. It's you put 500 in, That's it. It's never going to be more, never going to be less. It's just 500. So now I need on this side, which is going to be the worst one, like the last panels. Sounds are important. Hey, that's 1, 2. No. Okay, so now I will give you a recommendation for a movie that you all have to watch. If you have not watched it, you should. It is the best movie that you've never heard of, and it's on Netflix right now. I was just so. Are you ready? Are you paying attention? The best movie. It's not the best movie, but if you want to watch an action movie that is just blowing away all other action movies, in my humble opinion, watch Hardcore Henry. And it's on Netflix, at least in Denmark right now. Yeah, action movies, exactly, Ken. I hate action movies, but this one, I'll just explain it for you. Everything is first person, so you see the entire movie, and you've seen the entire movie from the perspective of the main character. It is the first movie I've ever seen that one, and I absolutely love it. I've heard not so good things about the movie. I can totally understand why you have heard not so good things about it. The plot is razor thin. The acting is mediocre, but the action is. Oh no, the acting is not bad. Jimmy is awesome. The main character, Henry, who cares? I don't know. Not great facial expressions in that. So, oh, we got what we needed. We can actually do this one there. I absolutely love that movie. It's so good. I feel with that movie like most teenagers feel when watching Avengers, like, oh, that's so cool, which I don't get at all, but from that movie, I just get it all the time. It is a Duke Nukem. It is absolutely. It is a simple movie, but it's also like provoking in the way that it is cut and it is made. It's innovative, and the action sequences are just there. There are so many action sequences in that movie where you will say, "I've never seen that before," and that I think is impressive. Since two can play that game, I have a question for you. I was saving space and placed rails on the map's edge. Now there's no room for signals. I could not live with left-hand solution driving, but it is better to do left-hand driving because the signals are on the inside. Yeah. Hey, chat. As my wife and I were watching a woman's vagina consume a lonely businessman in America's God. Oh. All right. Well, you didn't like that? I love Bill Quiz. That's awesome. Yeah. Thanks for the recommendation. All right. So maybe you shouldn't take movie recommendations from me. Oh, pew pew pew! That sequence that you only get to see a couple of times. Yeah, yeah. Yes, that is exactly what happens. Yeah, maybe they would eventually explain that in the world was happening. Nope, not really. It's just one of her godly powers. She consumes men, and that's how she does it. She is literally a man-eater. So, yeah. Right, well, Saint Cabbage, listen carefully because I will give you a movie recommendation for a movie that is one of the best movies and the absolute worst movie that's ever made. You will feel so bad, and I could not watch all of it, but it is one of the few movies that really make you think, and afterwards it really makes a deep impression on you. So, now you haven't heard of it. It is a French movie, and it's called Irreversible, and it is horrible. And it is beautifully shot, and the story is fantastically played. It's played out like Memento. Yeah, I don't know how to spell irreversible in Old Boy, yeah. That one. Irreversible, I suppose it's called. It's French. What do you expect? No, it's do not ever watch it on a date night. Do not ever do that. But it's still one of those movies where I could not watch it, and afterwards I feel like I really should watch it again. It's so well made, and the story, and there's so many. Yeah. Anyone watch that? Hey, you know what? You know what, guys? You know what we just got? We just got oil and no one noticed. The Great Deceiver. I've seen it. Oh, Miss Jiminy, you poor thing. Hopefully it wasn't on a date night. Hard time watching. Like, yeah, it's exactly. It's a very hard movie to watch, and I wouldn't recommend it. But if you're into artsy movies, then it is actually it's actually incredibly beautifully made, and it tells a really compelling story, not a nice story. Movies don't have to be feel good. Or you can also go to another great movie recommendation, yeah. Or can also go the Japanese Audition. That's also a good one. Jetpack. City of God is a great production. Yes, City of God is a good one. I saw Dumbo. It sucked and was weird. Don't see it. Raw? See, this one I'd like to get, but now we are into the computer world. Okay. Let's start researching this one. This is the one we want, right? And it is totally within our reach to get it. And with me chatting away, we actually have a very fair chance of having everything produced by the time I'm running back and forth. Oil processing is absolutely the first thing we get. That one, half of that one, go back. I do not have motors coming back to the hub, unfortunately, and I don't know how I would do that, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, lovely. Because my issue is I don't know where to place them. Unless I replace... yeah, I think I'll replace this one. This one here. Don't think I need it. So let's bring motors back from here. On this side. That's not gonna end well. Valid aim location. No, you're in valid aim location. Alright, let's take stock of the situation in the most weird way here. So that means we kill this one. I guess it's dead now. And this is one of those middle ones that we don't really like. Okay. And let's take that one out. Good. As for Irreversible, I didn't saw the beginning of the film, so I don't know the end. Oh, really? Then you don't know who... Oh, the beginning... The beginning of the movie, just to set the scene for someone, it's a guy who is really angry, and he goes into a gay bar where there's a lot of explicit scenes, and he looks for someone called the Worm or something like that, and he thinks he finds him, and he kills him on the spot with some kind of blunt instrument, except it isn't the right guy. And then you're like, oh my god, what can drive a man to do that? And that's the whole story, is figuring out what happens to an ordinary man to make him do that. And at the end / beginning, as the movie goes backwards, you are very much like, yep, that is a totally reasonable action, and I completely condone his behavior. That tells a bit about sort of the... So. Change your stairs and squeeze in more storage bin on each row. I could change my stairs, but I'm not going to because they are sacrosanct. Let's see.
A new subscriber.
How the hell do we find it?
Steel yourself. We are building an
Fatal
army.
Extinction. Thank you, Mark, very much. You also might enjoy Old Boy. Yeah, I've heard about it, but I might want. I heard about it. I think I think I've heard it mentioned in sort of the same context of good movies that are a bit scary or emotional. Put it like that. How the hell was it? I spent ages figuring out how this was supposed to be done. We'll just take it. There we go. Okay, that was a bit close. It really does have a sound. That's nice. So I guess this is the one. No, that's not the one. This one. And how do we... So it attaches to the ones that are on the line. Okay, that's good to know. Let's try that. Log. Okay. It's interesting. I'd love to get good new movie recommendations. Unfortunately, it's somehow rather difficult to find them somewhere. Not always the stuff you find on Netflix. Or more correctly, pretty much not the stuff you find on Netflix. So, are we doing Conveyor Belts 2 or are we doing Conveyor Belts 3? I don't know. I guess we're doing Conveyor Belts 2 these days. Still. So that attaches, and then we go up somewhere. 2 floors up, I guess. No crouching in this game, correct. And, oh, hello! You are... Oh, this is the maximum. And get all the way up. Pandorum. Oh, can we just link these good recommendations in Discord? Because I am not remembering anything of what we talk about here. I'm sorry, but that's unfortunately the reality of the case. Okay, and then I just throw away everything. It's crazy, right? Mark II belt, Mark II belt, Mark II belt. Did you realize the motor tower is 9x9? At the start of the stream, just started watching. It's 9x10. It better be 9x10. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. Don't say that I built it incorrectly. Okay, what are we... We're gonna get something over there, and then we're going to build. I'll take you. Really, is it worth it doing it? How... What do we need for the better ones? Expanded power structure. Well, that I can't do that, so it's gonna be a while. Probably a bit too much, but still something. Why does it have to be 9x10? Because then it's the same size as all the other ones. Because I actually wanted the 10x10, and then I found out that if I did a 10x10... Sorry, can't talk. There we go. Silly. Silly woman. If I did it 10x10, then I couldn't make it nice on these pathing here. Also in Spanish, Los Santos Inocentes. Okay. Please, Discord. Recommendations in Discord. Yay! Look at all these beautiful motors. And... Okay. Okay, I count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, fuck! Why? No! Why? Oh, why? That's gonna haunt me. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm gonna be like twisting and turning about this. Okay, well... Yeah, that's 9 face bombs. Thank you. Burn it down. There's no fixing. Yes, I see you are new around here, but you get the essence of how we think. Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. The steel tower. I'm gonna ignore that for now and go to the steel tower instead. Do I have? Yeah, I do have a bit of this. So let's use it to prod across. Always do it wrong. Would be nice if I could get back up there. Yep. Out of the inventory. This is basically like I'll cut across wherever I feel like it, and at some point I'll just look at it and say, you know what, just fill it all out. It's good enough. And we are going to improve our steel production radically. Maybe not, but somewhat. Look at that! Look at this! Nature! Nature! Woof. Hold on. We just did... Maybe we should have a macro about what game I prefer, Factorio or Satisfactory, because I seem to get that question a lot. As you can see on my playtime, I am enjoying both very much. Do you guys want a base tour on top of the moth? Oh, it's there. Yeah, let's go for the moth tour. We're gonna go for the moth tour. How long is the stream going to be? It is midnight, so let's call it 1 more hour. Yeah, until 1. It's weekend, right? So I'm basically playing an equal amount of Satisfactory and Factorio. And more Factorio because I'm also recording for YouTube. There. Oh, too fast. Now if only we had... can I make it? No. It does go... Okay, let's actually just look at where it's coming around. I mean, where's the next tower going to be? Kenko, I don't know. I think actually I'll have more time in Satisfactory since the release. Because I played an absolutely crazy amount in the beginning. Now I'm just playing a crazy amount. Oh, awesome. I love that. Thank you, FX. More movie recommendations. They're always good. Hey, look. We haven't been there. Oh, of course we have. Please don't miss. I have to lead it a bit. There we go. There we go. And I will do P there. We shouldn't get the same screenshot as last time. Anyway, I'm gonna be like this, and then I will see you guys in 3 minutes. And I do realize that the people who are not subs, they will get a bit of commercial, but so be it. I will see you guys in 3 minutes.